The headlines. India pays rich tribute to martyred BSF Jawan Deepak Chingakham. Restoring trust among people is key to bringing back normalcy in state, says MLA Kumukcham Joy Kisan. And ensuring inclusion of Maitai Mita in scheduled tribe list, first priority of RPI Arthwale, affirms Maheshwar Thongnaujam. Once again, welcome back to Ist-TV English News at 4. Now let's see the news in details. Constable Deepak Chingakham, a border security force BSF Jawan from Manipur, who has been martyred after succumbing to injuries sustained in a cross-border firing incident along the international border in R.S. Pura, Jammu Division. The incident occurred during the night of May 9 and 10 as part of the Operation Sindur. Chingakham, 25, was critically injured in the exchange of fire with Pakistan Rangers and succumbed to his wound on May 11, 2025. Deepak's death came just hours after officials in Islamabad and New Delhi declared an understanding to cease all hostilities following a pact brokered by the United States to ease tensions between the neighboring countries. Despite that announcement, Pakistani forces targeted several border areas in multiple states on Saturday night, marking a sharp reversal. Former Chief Minister N. Biren also took to X to express his grief and solidarity. On the other hand, rich tributes were paid to the mortal remains of Deepak at Jammu today in presence of high-ranking officials of security. It has been reported that the mortal remains of the Constable General Duty Deepak Chingakham will be brought back home tomorrow. MLA of Thangmaiban Assembly constituency Kumukchum Joy Kisan has highlighted that rebuilding trust among people is key to bringing back normalcy in state. He made the statement during the inaugural function of a new retail outlet of Manikun's Moment at Thangmaiban, Khuyathong. The MLA further stated that peace and normalcy have started returning in the conflict-hit Manipur and expressed optimism about the state's swift return to normalcy. He also assured that the governor of Manipur and the central government are also making relentless efforts to end the conflict situation. He said after trust has been lost among the people, business sector in Manipur were hit hard, and as such, most of the businesses and establishments were shut. However, witnessing the opening of the fresh retail outlet gave hope that business sector in the state is gradually recovering, the MLA said.
Jikarka normalcy the la koi yam atu su full normalcy la kanina satawi maroi na koi thamjani di koi na trust manguwa pislei tabasida almost Manipur business loin shirom ne tarmasi haimen mathoi dukan am close by tawna bani chena grabni huji amu ngasi dukan hang pasina koi Manipur se mu pista kharka la hen la ani pajama amsi business tamu ka mai onjen ba hona rese masi mai la khodamni aduna praja sing su peniki oi bidaba Sakana sungam bagai dum honari aduna thu bada santi lakane abse agi aset pathajabani aduna khoi punna honaminasi Manipur le riba praja khudimaksu magi mai sinpam da mai onsen bihaina ai ngasi kunz moment hangdok ko mari lena na pawdum thamjari.
Manager of Manikunj Moment, Thongnaujam Dinesh Maitei said the Manipur conflict led to investors pulling out companies, down seizing shops, shutting down, and youths bearing the brunt of job losses. With the opening of the new outlets of Manikunj Moment, many unemployed youths were given employment opportunity. He also informed about the future plan of Manikunj Moment, which includes opening of more outlets in other parts of the state.
Howji amna critical level matamnida Manipur gi smaina irang kuina level matangda mi jingje thabak di downsizing tawgi thabak tongnarakpagi thabak phangnabi su mayam leibje smaina Manipur moments na mai hang binna yamda reisa khoi ri leiba yamda mi 33 pan hena thapi se yam nuai jai as a manager na so yam ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯇꯔꯞꯇ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯋꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯎꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯩ ꯍꯔꯥꯎꯖꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯆꯨꯋꯦꯁꯟꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯗꯨꯀꯥꯟ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯊꯣꯡ ꯊꯤꯡꯉꯝꯅꯤ ꯊꯥꯡꯃꯩꯕꯟ ꯄꯔꯦꯡꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯡ ꯊꯤꯡꯉ ꯂꯩꯔꯛꯑꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯆꯨꯋꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯐꯒꯠꯂꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯡꯕꯤꯔꯗꯅ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯣꯏꯃꯦꯟ ꯖꯦꯅꯦꯔꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯈꯣꯡꯊꯥꯡ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯝꯖꯒꯦ
RPI Arthwale National Secretary Maheshwar Thonaujam announced that the first priority of Republican Party of India Arthwale is to ensure the inclusion of Maitai Mitai in the Scheduled Tribe ST list. He was speaking at a program organized to welcome new members of the party's state committee held at Maipa Hall Palace compound. Maheshwar further pointed out that at first people of Manipur had no idea about RPI, but it is now recognized by everyone as a political party which works for the protection of the rights of indigenous people. Moreover, ECI has also recognized it as a regional party, allowing it to work extensively for the welfare of the people, he said. He also reaffirmed that the party will only work in the interest of the state and will make efforts to ensure inclusion of Meitei Maitai in the ST list.
Political party, wait up. Politics political party, wait up. I political person I political leader politics political party political party our main motto development my right
International Nurses Day 2025 was observed today at Reams Jubilee Hall, Lumfelbad, organized by the Reams Nurses Association under the global theme, Our Nurse, Our Future, Caring for Nurse, Strengthened Economies. The event was crossed by Director of Reams, Dr. G. Sunil Kumar Sharma, Medical Superintendent and Sanjeev Singh, and Chief Nursing Officer in charge Ningombam Ibemhal. Speaking at the function, Director G. Sunil Kumar Sharma acknowledged the dedication of nurses working in critical units like ICU and emergency, where their skills and timely care is vital. He expressed deep appreciation for their unwavering commitment and stressed the importance of recognizing and supporting the contribution of nurses. He added that the annual observance of International Nurses Day serve as a meaningful tribute to their service. He also reflected on the strength and resilience of Manipuri nurses, emphasizing their ability to remain calm and compassionate under pressure. He noted that these qualities make them highly sought after across the country.
Reams ki ayamba thabak emergency ICU patient care si nurse yaudana khoina tawba ngamba thabak amata natte aduga first contact si akoi nurse ngaktani sigi nume sigi opportunity laujara khoina Reams ki nurses mayam gi welfare gi tamak khoi yam kan hona jari khoi phom thokpa magi promotion dagi horaga facility mayam pine ba hona jai aduga theme sigi maru oina khoi gi caring for nurses strengthens economics even lairiban nurses sigi activity sida prajada seva tawudana tanamoigi achauba khoi economy da su yamna chauna contribution tawi khoi India gi even Manipur gi nurses yam phawi mapanda Middle East Australia da America da yam chaunga demand lai even they are able to support the family the society and also strengthen the economy.
Padma awardee Muktamani Moirangthem called on the Governor of Manipur, Ajay Kumar Bhalla, at Raj Bhavan today. Muktamani, founder of Mukta Shoes Industry in Kakching district, showcased her unique handcrafted woolen shoes to the governor, who appreciated her talent and ingenuity. Governor encouraged her to continue focusing on her entrepreneurial journey. Accompanied by 3 other members, Muktamani also sought the governor's support in addressing certain managerial challenges. The governor assured them of his attention to the matter and acknowledged their concern. A new tea boutique and hobby and stationery store was inaugurated today at Hari Plaza, Ayangpally Road by retired IAS officer R.K. Nimai. The store offers a curated range of toys and stationery items sourced from China, Japan and Southeast Asia, along with a collection of various teas and coffees. Former Minister of State for External Affairs R.K. Ranjan also attended the opening ceremony. Speaking to media, he stated that a store featuring premium brands and creative products from Southeast and Western Asia can inspire innovative ideas and foster productive hobbies among young minds.
Ayamba Japan gi aduga China gi Singapore gi karigi mayam company mayam se ma tied up to bani adu porsu adugumba ngakten ayamba laisi aduga sida piriba khogi Southeast Asia da or the Western Asia da angang singi toy si ada sanari badugi same standard ni maduna anova innovative idea ma young mind angang singdagi moi growth tagi pirakpa ngani haibadugi asadugani ngasi hangdoi se let us hope for good and give a good the activities to the young children and let them come up with innovative ideas.
R.K. Nimai remarked that the new store is a unique space where customer can access premium hobby supplies and stationery while enjoying a calm atmosphere with top quality beverages. MLA of Wangkai Assembly Constituency Thangjam Arun Kumar inaugurated the newly constructed office room of WAL United Youth Club Wangkai Angom Lekai. President of WAL Club R.K. Gokul Chandra, Advisor A. Tomba, Senior Member L. Rajendro and L. Ranjan to grace the occasion as the main guest. Addressing the gathering, MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar emphasized that it is crucial for each locality to have at least one club, considering the significant role played by local clubs and Mera Baibis, including crises or issues prevailing in the state. He also thanked for the overwhelming supports extended by the local elders and members of the club in completion of the office building. MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar further assured to construct a Mera shed for the locality.
Mamatanda, the beautiful member of the Kai, my friends in unity labor, when you say, Malay Kanda, Yakamai Patana, Office of Malay City, Maroi Bra and a country Kanda, Office of Mapatana Handoga, Piski, is bearing issue Matuaka and Bakanda, Mainaba, and the official over document good Hamasu, Tawatarumbo or Basu, and Mainaba and the official mark.
One-day international seminar on the Indian Knowledge System for Global Excellence was organized by Manipur International University R.K. Sanatombi College of Education and at Bhakti Devadant Institute Manipur Prant at the college premises located at North AOC. Retired librarian of Kakching Kuno College, Acharya Kakching Tabam Brajamani Sharma, Dean of School of Human and Health Sciences, Manipur International University, Professor N. Ibohal, former Vice Chancellor DM University, Professor N. Raj Mohan, and advisor of R.K. Sanatombi College of Education, Professor K.H. Ajit, graced the occasion as the main guest. Speaking on the occasion, advisor of R.K. Sanatombi College of Education, Professor K.H. Ajit, highlighted the main objective of the international seminar.
R.K. Sanatombi Devi College of Education Sina Manipur International University ga sponsored by Bhakti Vedanta Institute Manipur branch Sina Silaga mayamda akogi Indian knowledge system sina worldly peace worldly excellence maramda hena khudongchana ba akoi sinjabane masi akogi syllabus ka national education policy ga sum adu mari lena ba not dharmic wante rather academically akogi wakan si wisdom si hena pathok na ba.
Rajmoni Hospital and Research Institute, in collaboration with Irong Youth Development Association, organized a free medical camp at Irong Chaisaba Mayai Laikai. Doctors from Rajmoni Hospital offered medical consultations across multiple specialties, including gynecologists, orthopedic, obstetric, pediatric, and general medicine. A 5-day training program on competency-based learning for trained graduate teachers in English posted in Kendriya Vidyalaya under the KVS Tinsukia region commenced today at Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 in Lamphelt, scheduled from May 11 to May 15, 2025. The training is being conducted by Sri Aurobindo Society as part of the Rupantran program. This marked the first phase of the program, with the second phase slated to be held at the same venue from June 30 to July 4, 2025. Altogether, 23 participants from various Kendriya Vidyalayas across the KVS Tinsukia region are attending the program. The inaugural session was graced by Deputy Commissioner of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan Regional Office Tinsukia Taurem Pritham and Principal of Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 Imphal Vishwanath Namaram. Addressing the participant, Deputy Commissioner Taurem Pritham highlighted the significant role of teachers in nation building and in nurturing core values and dispositions in students. He underlined the critical need to equip teachers with the necessary skills and knowledge through such training initiative to effectively implement the National Education Policy 2020, particularly in fostering competency-based learning and critical thinking among students. Director of Regional Institute of Medical Science Imphal Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma inaugurated the first annual conference of the Indian Society of Critical Care Medicine's ISCCM Imphal branch, titled Criticon 2025 at Jubilee Hall, Reims, organized in collaboration with the Department of Anesthesiology and Critical Care, Reims. The 2-day conference was held on the 10th and 11th of May 2025 under the theme Sharpening Intensive Care Skills, Saving Lives. The event brought together leading experts, practitioners and academicians to promote knowledge sharing and best practices in critical care medicine. The inaugural ceremony was graced by Director of Reims Imphal Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma as the chief guest, while Medical Superintendent of Reims Professor N. Sanjeev, General Secretary of ISCCM and Director of Critical Care and Narayana Super Specialty Hospital, Gurgaon, Dr. Sachin Gupta, to attended as dignitaries. Other prominent attendees including Head of Department of Anesthesiology, Reims Professor Gojendra Rajkumar, Department of Anesthesiology, Janims Professor Dr. S. Thoiba Henba, Joint Organizing Secretary Associate Professor L. Isori, Organizing Chairman Professor L. Chauba, and Organizing Secretary of the first Criticon Imphal Dr. T. Kennedy. Speaking on the occasion, Director of Reims Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma informed that the theme Sharpening Intensive Care Skills, Saving Lives emphasizes the importance of timely, evidence-based critical care. The COVID-19 pandemic highlighted the urgent need for robust ICU system and skill intensivists, and the conference marked a significant step in strengthening intensive care in Manipur and the Northeast, he said. The 2-day conference featured a nursing workshop on CME on care of patients in ICU, a focus workshop and paper and poster presentation for postgraduate students. Credit points were awarded by Manipur Medical Council and Manipur Nursing Council. Speakers from various specialties delivered insightful lectures on critical care topics throughout the event. A key highlight of the ceremony was the release of the souvenir of the first Criticon Imphal 2025, commemorating academic and clinical contributions to critical care medicine in the region. In the national news, we have Director General of Military Operation DGMO of the Indian Army, Lieutenant General Rajiv Ghai, has said that strike across the 9 terror hubs in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir under Operation Sindoor killed over 100 terrorists. Briefing media in New Delhi yesterday evening, the DGMO said that they include high-value targets such as Yusuf Azhar, Abdul Malik Roof and Mudassir Ahmed, who were involved in the hijack of IC-8-14 and the Pulwama blast. He stated that the Operation Sindoor was conceptualized with a clear military aim to punish the perpetrator and planners of terror and to destroy their terror infrastructure. The DGMO said he spoke to Pakistan counterpart on Saturday afternoon who proposed cessation of hostilities. He added that this resulted in cessation of cross-borders firing and air intrusions by either side. Both sides also decided to speak at noon today to discuss the modalities that will enable the longevity of this understanding. Lieutenant General Rajiv Ghai, however, expressed disappointment that it took only a couple of hours for the Pakistan Army to violate this arrangement by cross-border and across line of control firing followed by drones intrusion. He said another hotline message has been sent to his counterpart highlighting that if there are violation of the understanding tonight or later, this will be responded to fiercely and punitively. The DGMO stressed that the Chief of Army Staff, General Upendra Dwivedi, has granted full authority to the Army commanders for counteractions in case of any violation by Pakistan. The DGMO also paid tributes to the 5 martyrs from the armed forces and civilians who lost their lives in Operation Sindoor. India has released the names of the top Pakistani army officers who attended the funeral of terrorists killed in Operation Sindoor, which was launched on May 7 to avenge the deadly attack in Jammu and Kashmir, Pahalgam, last month. Under Operation Sindoor, the Indian Armed Forces had targeted 9 terror sites, including Markaz Teba of Laskar-e-Taiba in Muridke, Markaz Subhanallah of Jaish-e-Mohammed in Bahawalpur, and Hizbul Mujahideen Memona Zoya facility in Sialkot. According to Indian officials, the funeral of terrorists killed in Muridke was led by Abdul Rauf, a Laskar-e-Taiba commander who is a specially designated global terrorist by the US. Exposing the nexus between the Pakistani army and terrorists, the officer released a picture which showed Lieutenant General Fayaz Hussain Shah, Major General Rao Imran Sartaj and Brigadier Mohammad Furqan Sabir attending the funeral. In the international news, U.S. President Donald Trump has vowed to provide Americans relief from high medication costs by reducing the prices of prescription drugs and pharmaceuticals in the country between 30 to 80%. In a social media post, President Trump promised to sign the order in this regard today. He also cited years of frustration for U.S. consumers in paying significantly higher prices for medication than people in other countries. The new policy is expected to tie the cost of drugs sold in the United States to the lowest price paid by any other countries for the same drug. A most favored Indian nation's policy will be introduced for it. The U.S. president also accused pharmaceutical companies of exploiting Americans by citing research and development costs to justify inflated prices. The move is expected to slash prices of cancer treatment and other injectable medications in the U.S. President Trump said the new policy will also force prices to rise in other countries to match, calling it a matter of fairness. Well, before we close the headlines once again. India pays rich tribute to martyred BSF Jawan Deepak Chingakham. Restoring trust among people is key to bringing back normalcy instead, says MLA Kumukcham Joy Kisan. And ensuring inclusion of Maitai Meet and Skaldu tribe list, first priority of RPI Earthwale, affirms Maheshwar Thaunaujam. That was all for Afternoon English News Bulletins. Thank you for joining with us. We'll be back with more updates.